Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above again. Unboxing number 2. So these are in quick succession, I've not really went anywhere. This box looks like it was dropped out of the plane above my house and squashed on one side. It'll be interesting to see what the inside is like. Now this box came all the way from India, from Pearl. I'm sure there are probably loads of unboxings with the same stuff in it, I'm fairly certain, but this will be the first time I've unboxed it. To tell you what, it's been well boxed. Right, there we go. Okay, there's quite a fair bit of goodies in here. So we have got some Pearl Man Sunrise Bliss. Nice box, paraben free, sodium free and cruelty free. What's the other one? All skin types. So let us slice this open. I'm pretty sure I've had these soaps before from Pearl, they're actually pretty good. They're not an awful soap. Boy, I like that. That looks really good. What a cool label. The lid is mega loose. Let's show the stickers on the sides. What's the stickers like? Well, I'm just going to cut them. I think that's going to be the best way to deal with this. Sunrise Bliss, I do not think I have ever smelled this scent before. First time for everything. I love the label. Well, you can't fit much more soap in that, can you? And it smells like a little, maybe a little bit like a cologne. It's not a very strong scent. I'm hoping that might open up a little bit when it gets some water on it. That is stearic acid, mystric acid, palmitic acid, coconut oil, water, propylene glycol, potassium hydroxide, ETTA, perfume, colour, C142090. Very weird set of ingredients. Very sort of best before 36 months from the date of MRP is 500 Indian rupees, is it? Rupee? Stick that to the side. And we have a little bowl. Now I've actually seen this bowl before. I've seen this on, oh god, I can't remember. God, what's his name? My memory's gone, I'm so sorry. But, pretty cool idea. Pop your razor in there when you're not using it. You can set your brush on there when it's got the lather on it. And some nice little label in there to actually make your lather up. That's not a bad little bowl. Not the most comfortable to hold, but you know, it'll do a trick. I will use it, I'll give it a go. I'm not a huge fan of bowls, to be fair. Right, we have a brush. Very well packaged brush with synthetic here, the SBB 96SY synthetic brush. Now, Pearl have been around for a very long time, and Pearl do make good products. I did have the Flexi Sheer, I think it was, for a little while. They had a few issues with the blade alignment on that razor, so hopefully there is a razor in here, but we'll see how it goes anyway. So let's get this out. So I'm going to take it out from the bottom because I think that's probably the best way to take a knot out so you don't damage it. And open the box, there's your brush there, it's already wrapped up, which is great, you're not going to damage it. God, it's a very high loft. Right, you ready? I don't actually know what this is going to look like at all. Let's just grab the tips of the fibres. Oh, very nice. Very different. I like that it says Pearl on the white pearl. Oh, what a lovely little brush. I will say the knot does feel a little bit I don't know, it might not be as scritchy as I think it's going to be.
Now you can see, now I have noticed this before with some, the fibres are quite thick because you've got that sort of crinkle cut. Can you see how it looks like it's almost got like a perm on it? You can probably see the way the light sort of light all the way along. But yeah, not a bad little brush. Looks okay, I think. The knot might dominate it a little bit. The knot maybe looks a little bit too big for it, but lovely little brush. See, it's got a good bit of backbone. I will say the tips on it, the actual tips, the very tips of it are very soft. But if you actually push it a little bit, it's got a lot of scrub. It'll be interesting to see how that goes with my skin. What have we got in this one? Oh, so what's this thing? Oh my god, have they sent me another one of these? I think they have sent me another one of these. I don't know if they sent it because they fixed all the issues, and I didn't actually know this was coming. It looks to me like they may have sent. They have. They have sent another Flexi. So this eraser I had, it wasn't a bad shaver, but I had a lot of issues with the blade alignment in it. The packaging is still fantastic. Got the thank you card in there. We've got the little microfiber, and then the same old. These are actually very, very good blades. The Willys blades, I've just chucked them in there, which is perfect. These are really nice blades. I find them very sharp and very smooth. And then we've got in here, let me just put that to the side, a little stand, which just brings back memories. It's the exact same as the stand it was before. Very, very heavy. I think these are brass, and I think the razor is brass. It'll be very interesting to see what the blade alignment's like on this. Do you know what? I'm going to chuck a blade in. And while I've got them out, I'm going to stick a Willys in it, because it's just easy. So there we have it. One Willys blade, straight out of the packet, straight from India. Now from memory there's no glue dots on these, which I love. I'm sure these just come straight out. Oh no, there is glue dots now. Or has there always been? Maybe there's always been. It's been a long time since I've used one, to be fair. They do look cheap and cheerful. The writing on them never looks quite perfect, it's always a bit wishy-washy. But I can assure you, fantastic blades, if they haven't changed. So we'll pop the blade onto the top cap, like so. That pops in the hole, and then you screw there. And that is it, set up, I think. Oh no, what have I done? I've misaligned that. Don't cut your fingers, Mads, don't cut your fingers. Does this only go on one way? No, doesn't look like it. Looks like it goes on anyway. So there we go, that is it on its mildest setting. Let me just have a little look. Now, for those of you that don't know, in 2023, just before Christmas, I had laser surgery on my eyes. So my eyesight is absolutely perfect. Like crystal clear perfect, both eyes, any distance you name it. So there's so much weight in this razor, it's such a hefty razor. I do love the size of it, I love that it's short. I don't know what it is about a short razor, I just enjoy it. I think it's just nicer, it looks compact. I love the little razor. And, oh, can I do this while it's on? Can't remember. Or am I supposed to loosen it off? So that is it on setting 6. You can see it closing the gap, and that is it on setting 1. Very narrow gap, and to be fair, that blade alignment looks absolutely spot on, even for my fantastic eyesight. I was not expecting this, so that must be the spring on the inside. I'm looking forward to using this again. That will pop in there, and there you go. One fantastic little razor with a brand new blade in it, which I will keep in there and I will use it. So last but not least, and I did see this on their website because obviously the release date was the 10th, everyone else will have seen it as well, and it is a new concept for them. The Pearl, the Sleek, I think it's called the Sleek Pearl Single Edge. Hang on a minute, is that falling off? No. Single edge razor, your path to tranquil shaving with stand. Now, I've seen the videos of it, I've seen the, pictures of it, and it's quite a nice looking little razor. Right, if I open that enough, what am I missing you? Why is that not sliding out? Come on. You can do it! That's proper wedged in there. Come on. There we go. God, that's tight. That's proper tight. Oh well, loads of little blades in here as well. Brilliant. Do you know what? I've never actually had single blades like this before. I've never actually had them. I've always snapped them. These are Silvermax. Never ever had these before that actually come singly wrapped. I don't think I have anyway. I've had a lot of blades over the years, that's for sure. Right, so packaging is a bit all over the place, but I think that's probably due to the actual travel time to come all the way here from India. Looks like it's been thrown around a little bit. It's loads of blades. Must be 50 blades in here. Right. Oh god, my dog's just farted and it absolutely stinks. Oh, you dirty scrubber. Wow. You stinking. Come here. Alright, say hello. Who is it? Say hello. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Right. So we have a stand, similar sort of style to the previous stand I just showed you. So really sort of sticky, slidey rubber stops it moving around on your table. Little pole which obviously houses the razor. The razor, okay, I'm not going to lie, I'm always a straight shooter. It looks quite cheap. I don't know how much these are. If they are a cheap razor, you're getting a cheap looking razor. It feels hefty in the hand. I'm talking about this and I'm not even showing it, but there it is. Very sort of, it's quite a unique design, very different. This part here just looks a bit cheap. It looks really cheaply finished here. It's got sort of rough edges here, it's not very smooth. There is quite a bit of movement there, which I don't think is a major issue, but so I'm assuming you just turn it there, the top pops up. That comes off, I think, yep. And then, let's get a blade. I don't think I like these single edge things, they're quite hard to get out. So it's a Super Platinum, Silvermax Super Platinum. Now the great thing here is I can see straight away is you've got a little magnet there, which is for holding your blade. So you pop your blade onto that and it holds it quite well as well. So that is now on there. So now I don't have to worry about the blade cutting my fingers. Get the cap, drop it in. Hopefully this is a lot easier than it looks. Nope, I don't want to do that. I'm just looking at it so I can get the head to go the right way around, so it's not. Is that blade moved? Yeah, my blade's moved. A little bit fiddly, not majorly, but it's fiddly enough for an old man like me. Right, let's have a little look. This is, I like the idea. But my God, it's fiddly. It is even for me. Once it's done, I suppose. The blade alignment looks pretty good. Quite a very unique design. I do like it, it is nice, but it just looks a little bit cheap to me. And it might be a cheap razor, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Just the finish of it, the feel of it feels okay. I like the knurling, I quite like this knurling here. It's very fiddly to put together. It just, this whole part here doesn't feel secure. It doesn't feel like it's locked in place and it can only go one way. I would find that I would probably have some issues trying to get this straight every time and trying to get the blade in straight every time. And it's probably not no fault of the razor, it's probably just I can't do it well enough. This part here though, however, it does annoy me a little bit. There is like a sort of really sharp edge to these little knurling parts, to the ribbing. This is nice and flush here on this side. So, look. And then listen to this side. So it's got a fair bit of wiggle room now. There's no moving parts. There's no wiggle to it really now. Can I move this about to make it sit there? I can a little bit. It's just, I have to be honest, it's just not, even just in comparison to this. This is far better finished, I think. It looks much more finessed would be the word. Whereas here, this one feels to me like this feels like a prototype to me. It feels unfinished. It feels almost a little bit rushed. It's got this plastic bit here. I don't like that either, that plastic. Why have a lovely metal razor and then a bit of plastic in here? I could maybe stay for a specific reason, but I can already see something else that I think might annoy me a little bit. Oh, not so much. I thought that was going to annoy me. Sits on the stand really nicely. There is a little bit of wiggle on it, but not much. That's what I thought was going to really annoy me, but I could see that hole there was larger than that. Not by a lot, but enough that it does wobble quite a bit. Look, at the end of the day, it might be a fantastic shaver. I mean, it is called the Sleek, Your Path to Tranquil Shaving. It might be absolutely superb, who knows? But I'm looking forward to giving it a go anyway. I'll probably not use this first week. I'll probably actually use my new or improved Christopher Bradley razor this week. But all these razors, all these products, they will be getting used. I am looking forward to it. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, what a fantastic little unboxing, and what a surprise getting the Flexi razor again. I'm really looking forward to using that because that looks absolutely perfect now. I used to have some real issues with the blade alignment and I'm really happy with that now. The thing I like about Pearl is I think they really do listen. And I know that the people that have sent this to me will watch this and they will probably work on getting that fit better. They will probably work on getting this a much snugger and more tight, perfect fit. They may remove this plastic, they may make this look more smooth and less sort of unfinished. You know, even things like here, this collar here just doesn't quite, there's a bit of a gap on one side, it's not so much on the other. It just looks unfinished to me. It looks like they've made this and said, right mate, go give this a go, see what you think, and then we'll make the real model. That's what it feels and looks like. However, if it shaves as fantastically as it might, then who really cares what it looks like if it shaves amazingly, yeah. Anyway, I am done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed that. 2 unboxings. Some really nice products. I'm really looking forward to using this, especially this Pearl stuff. This single edge razor looks different. I like the idea of it, just a little bit fiddly. And I sort of wondered here why this part was so far back, but what it actually does is it covers the bits of the tabs. I don't know whether they could have made this a slightly more sleek design. You can see there, sort of the angle that you'd be shaving at. Almost looks a little bit like a one blade from the side there, just a little bit. Anyway, I'm done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed it. You said hello to the dog. This one's Nelly, who named after my very first dog when I was a little boy. Well, Mum and Dad named her, but this is the crazy one that chases lights and
She got a little bit of anxiety. She was a stray. She was an abused dog, chucked out on the streets to survive with her brother, and she's now living her best life here, driving us nuts, chasing shadows, lights, anything that shines on a wall. She will try and eat it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm looking forward to using some products. I'm looking forward to having a sleep as well. Having watched Scotland draw 1-1 with Switzerland this morning, it was a bit of a rough ride, but we did okay. Hopefully we can get a result against Hungary, and hopefully Germany can do us a favour, and who knows, we may actually for the first time get through. I don't fancy our chances. Anyway, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.